said, Phaedra, use a raggedy, use raggedy, use raggedy. She said Phaedra raggedy. She one of them girls who only talk to you when you're in the in crowd. Who y'all remember Mean Girls? I love that damn movie. That movie to this day, okay, skillfully skillfully details the life and times of girl groups. Okay, to me, okay? Skillfully details the life and times of girl groups, even grown ass women. We still do the same shit from Mean Girls, okay? So remember when Regina George decided that she wasn't gonna be fooling with Gretchen Wiener no more, and everybody had to turn their back on her, even though they were friends? It was like, same thing. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with another review for Married to Medicine. This is season 10, episode 6, Whine Country. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things on this channel. You'll love it over here. Subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back, girl. You already know the drill. Don't forget to like this video before you leave and get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's get into this episode. So I've never seen, y'all forgive me. Today is Monday and I got things to do. But do y'all see my skin? It's tripping, y'all. Whoo, I'm stressed out. I got a lot going on, y'all. So many things up in the air. Anyway, but my skin is just tripping on me. Anyway, so I've never seen the only time that I've ever seen someone literally be iced out and removed from a show was when Shawnee O'Neal and Brandy Maxiel from Basketball Wives. That was like the first time I ever saw it like live action. I've always seen like the aftermath. This right here, because I was clocking in and out with Married to Medicine when Mariah got voted off, so I don't remember that vividly. But this said, y'all are voting her off the show. Y'all are wow. Okay, I see how this goes. And Phaedra, girl, she ain't nobody friend, child. Anyway, okay, so let's get into it. Simone, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, Toya meet together. And the conversation is about going to Napa Valley. And as Toya has some business out there, she's trying to set up some things for her wine club. And she is wanting to talk about the state of her relationship with Quad and also the state of her relationship with Quad with the other, as it relates to the other women and how they're going to handle the situation. Now, when I first was watching the clip, I thought, why can't y'all just have this conversation with Quad? Why can Quad not be a part of this conversation? Because it sounds like it's like parents talking about a child and how you're going to parent them going forward. Like it just felt very much like like they had the power and they had control. I don't want to say a witch's cauldron, but that's what it was giving. Like we're plotting and planning for the fate of someone else. That's what it felt like. Okay. And so they, as they're talking, they felt like Quad had empty apologies during that ceremony. And I'm not going to hold them. She absolutely did. There was nothing in that ceremony that was genuine. However, let's point out that Phaedra also assisted her with the tomfoolery shenanigans. Okay. So I want us to also keep that in mind. But apparently, they've already had their guns out for Quad for a very long time. So this is just kind of like adding to the fire without, assessing the entire situation. The other piece that I really want people to help me understand, get down in the comments if you have any insight. But I'm going back outside of Toya, with the exception of Toya. What has Quad truly done to any of the other girls outside of not really connecting with them when cameras are not rolling? Okay. I guess I have thoughts on that. So we're going to get into that as well because I see why Quad did what she did. I have two things can be true at the same time. Okay, so I really want to understand what Quad did, with the exception of Toya, because I know what she did with Toya. But outside of them, and child, her and Toya been at it since season one, episode one. Okay, quiet as it's kept. So I don't understand if there's something that I'm not privy to that I don't remember, because I'm literally drawing a blank. Please tell me what Quad did to Simone, Dr. Simone, Dr. Jackie, outside of her not talking to them, when the season is capped. So anyway, Heavenly says that Quad has abandoned their relationship and was clinging to Phaedra once, asked her kind of weigh in because nobody else fools with her. And I'm looking at Heavenly like, ma'am, there has been so many times where you have gone online, and I've seen this myself, where you talked about that lady like nobody's business. Quiet as it's kept, it was Heavenly that was going around and still going around talking about, even in this season, that Quad was sleeping with married men. So I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, Heavenly, you said these negative things about this lady, but then you want her to turn around and try to be your friend and you call her a sister? If I would never talk about my sister like that. Ever. Okay? Blood or otherwise. I'm not even when we down bad. You know what I'm saying? Not even on mad day. I'm not talking about her. I'm not gonna say nothing about her. I'm not gonna tell her business or what I've known for over the years. When she done, we done. Okay, if she died, she died. Like, that's, if we done, we done. But I'm not gonna say a word about my sister, because that was my sister at one point. Heavenly, you can call her your sister, but then go around and tell her that she's a whore and all this other foolishness. So I don't understand how you doing all of this, but you still want that girl to talk to you. Like, I'm just like, girl, what you doing, ma'am? Heavenly, please help me understand, girl. Is that what you learned in dental school? Cause girl, that's not what I learned at UCF. Okay, shout out to the Go Knights. Anyway, so Alaura and Heavenly. Alaura is so freaking pretty. And for a minute, I was like, who the hell do Alaura look like? But then I realized, with the filters and a lot of makeup, then I said, oh, Heavenly look like, okay, Alaura look like Heavenly, y'all. And not to say that Heavenly ugly or nothing like that. It's just sometimes I have a love-hate relationship for Heavenly. Like, Heavenly, you be throwing a rock and then be trying to act like nobody saw you throw that damn rock, and then you act like you in. Girl, you be doing too much. Congratulations to Alaura. She is going to FAMU. Praise God. All right. Shout out to Tallahassee. All right. She is going to FAMU. Girl, hold on, cause child, the people say, all my friends who went to FAMU, baby, it took them a little longer to graduate, just cause all the parties and the foolishness that was going on down there. But anyway, still a very fine school. I know a lot of people that went there did very well for themselves. Shout out to the Rattlers. And congratulations to her. She's going to major in biology. Amazing. She wants to follow in her mother's footsteps, which is a compliment of the highest. But Heavenly is like, oh, you want to be like me. Girl, you're her mother, girl. What? I mean, shut up, girl. Heavenly be just getting on my nerves sometimes. Anyway, Miles and Michael. So Dr. Simone and Cecil have decided that they are going to buy a condo and let Miles and Michael be in that place. They have a contract where if you finish school, for Michael, finish school in a year, Miles 2 years, you'll have to be paying rent, etc., etc. Now, my thing about this is, I think this is a bad idea. If you're complaining about these boys not having any get up or any drive, handing them an apartment to live in is probably not the best idea. And the reason why I say that is because if you're going to do this, you need them to put some skin in the game. Meaning, they need to have a certain amount of months rent, right? Or they need to have a certain amount of money stacked up before you can let them move in. Like, have them work for it prior to them moving in, so that they can understand the importance of the dollar and the value of work. But if you're just handing it to them, you're going to be in the same space. I guarantee you, we're going to be having the same conversation again in season 10. And I'm going to just be looking at, I'm going to just pull up the footages. I'm going to pull up this footage right here. All right. The timestamp is 12/11. Okay. December 11th, 2023 at 5:35 a.m. Baby, we're going to be right here again. We're going to be right here again. Okay. Cecil is a bum. Y'all, I just realized this. Cecil is a bum. Cecil a bum, y'all. Cecil is a bum. Anyway, we're moving on. I really like Simone and Cecil, but he a bum. Eugene and Toya. I love Dr. Eugene. Baby, he ride for his wife. I have a love-hate relationship with Toya as well. Not hate, but just I don't. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. I could take or leave her. Eugene is the best thing that has ever happened to Toya. I'll just be honest with you. Okay, San Francisco, we get here. Now, the girls are getting into they're all meeting at the airport. Dr. Alicia, girl, what do you, we don't, it's two people on this cast that could really go. It's Phaedra and Dr. Alicia. Girl, we don't care nothing about what you got going on, girl. Not that you not, because Girly had that dress that she wore to the dinner. So cute. We'll get into it. But I was like, girl, I don't care about nothing that you got going on, girl. Go sit down. I'm not trying to be funny, but anyway, okay. So they're like, all the older women get on the bus first. The younger women said they are going to keep riding Letitia. She is going to be the butt of every joke behind her back and in front of her face for the entirety of her career on Married to Medicine, and I hope that she is prepared. Buckle up, butter up. Okay. So Simone she's already in the truck. Letitia gets in and Simone says, "Oh, Letitia, I got your passy in my bag." And Letitia tells us that, oh, her man has got the only passy that I said, girl, TMI, bitch, motherfucking TMI hoe. We don't want to hear none of that shit. Girl, shut the fuck up, sit down, okay? Sit down, okay? We don't want to hear that shit. That's disgusting. Anyway, Letitia tells everybody that she's never been to California. Again, Letitia, girl, please. You're going to be the butt of the joke for the entirety of your Married to Medicine career. They're going to think you are a country bumpkin who's never been anywhere, who doesn't have anything for themselves. You should have kept that to yourself, mama. You've never been to California. Say that shit to your friends. Don't say that shit to these accomplished women who have VP Kamala Harris. Ma'am, be quiet. Okay, hush. They laughing at her, and she's going to be the butt of the joke for her entire career on Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly and Letitia get into an argument. So Dr. Heavenly basically alludes to the fact that Letitia disinvited her, right? And she says, I was just being honest. I said, Heavenly, in what world? That's what I'm saying. Heavenly is so smart, but she act like she dumb so that nobody can really truly hold her accountable. And that's so annoying. And that's what I really wanted Letitia to say. Girl, in what world do you think? Now, quiet as it's kept. I feel like Dr. Heavenly was right. But that was not the time nor the place. Okay? Anyway, so Dr. Heavenly says, he's in his 50s. You're in his 30s. Dear, I don't know how that's going to work. Now, let's put a caveat on there because, child, some of y'all ate me up in the comments when I said old ass nigga with a young girl. Here's the thing, okay? Now, I understand age differences can happen for some people, okay? But that is the exception to moi, okay? To moi. That is the exception, okay? I do not want to say that that is the rule or anything that a woman should be aspiring to in real life. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? He's an older man. He is looking at this girl 8 times out of 10. I'll give it a 20% success rate, okay? So don't hold me, okay? Don't come for me, okay? I'll give it a 20% success rate. But 8 times out of 10, these older men are looking for younger women who are young and dumb, who do not have life experience. This girl just told us she ain't never been to California, girl. This girl tell us I mean, there's been so many things. The girl told Heavenly she don't know nothing about assets and 401ks and saving and flipping money and investments and brokerages. The girl just told us she don't know nothing about none of that stuff. Girl, what would a 55-year-old man who's a successful psychiatrist, what would he want to do with her? There is no, unless teach her the game. Who wants to teach their partner anything? Right? Not like that. Those are fundamentals. You either have it or you do not. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I've talked about that for too long, but what I'm saying is Heavenly was right. 80% of the time. But also, like, Girl, how was that right to say that at her bridal shower? No, ma'am. And Heavenly was not holding herself accountable, and she was not being real. If I offended you, ma'am, I hate when people start off an apology with that. Ma'am, that is not an apology. You damn offended her. Because if anybody said anything about Damon, you would be all up and through their throat. Girl, please. Like, I really need Heavenly to be fucking for real. Okay? Be fucking for real. All right. They also correct her speech. I said, oh, that to me, first of all, Dr. Simone correcting somebody's speech. That goes to show you how they really feel about this girl. She's going to forever be the joke. They get to the hotel, beautiful hotel. Why in the hell are we sharing rooms? Grown ass women. Y'all are all over, minus Sweet Tea, minus Letitia. Y'all all are over the age of 40. Some of y'all are over the age of damn 50. Why the hell are y'all sharing goddamn rooms? This is ridiculous. Bravo. I'm so sick of this shit. For real. Like, the sharing room, please wrap that up. Okay, they is grown. Okay, we are all grown. Don't nobody want to share, no matter how close I am with my good girlfriends. Girl, when we get a room, bitch, you be on your side over there down the hallway, and I be in mine. Okay, I don't want to share no motherfucking room with your ass. Okay, now you can come visit in the morning, you can come visit in the evening, but baby, you carry your ass right back on down that hallway to go back to your own motherfucking room, girl. I'm not fooling with you like that. We're not sleeping in the same bed, bitch. I'm not doing that. Girl, I'm grown. Anyway, all right, I had to go off on that because that made me so mad. Why are we sharing fucking rooms? Oh, y'all tell I got mad about that. I'm so sick of that. Anyway, Quad gets there. Now the awkward tension starts. I said, "Ooh, y'all are really icing Quad out. Y'all are icing Quad out." Quad gets there, and I feel like Quad knew that, okay, these girls are ganging up against me. Quad gets there. Nobody wants to share a room with her. They all being a mess with that. Phaedra is like, no, I don't want to share a room with Quad. Now, why the hell why does Phaedra get her own room, y'all? And if Phaedra and Quad are so friendly, why the hell? I said, Phaedra, use a raggedy, use raggedy, use raggedy. Phaedra raggedy. She one of them girls who only talk to you when you're in the in crowd. Who y'all remember Mean Girls? I love that damn movie. That movie to this day, okay, skillfully skillfully details the life and times of girl groups. Okay, to me, okay? Even grown ass women. We still do the same shit from Mean Girls, okay? So remember when Regina George decided that she wasn't gonna be fooling with Gretchen Wiener no more and everybody had to turn their back on her, even though they were friends? It was like, girl, yeah, same thing. Okay. So Quad gets there, everybody don't know I don't share the room with her. Phaedra gets there, and they're like, Phaedra, why the hell you so damn late? Why didn't you get on the same plane with Quad? And Quad was like, no, me and Quad are fine. I had my son's birthday was yesterday, and I had the cat and the dog, and the dog and the cat, and the cow jumped over the moon, and the little grass grows, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Right? Phaedra gave us this just whole like, girl, where we going, girl? Oh, please land the plane, because girl, I'm confusion. Okay, so Heavenly was like, bitch. You did not want to catch that plane with Phaedra, with Quad, because you wanted to make sure that you drew the line of demarcation. I don't know that bitch. I don't know that bitch. Y'all know how y'all do, right? You get your friends, and then everybody who's getting iced out, the girl who's getting iced out. Oh, I don't want to be seen with you, girl. I can't. I can't be seen with you, right? Regina George done iced the girl out. Which in the hell did Toya get all this power? Please tell me, how did Toya get this much power? Toya is not in charge of the girls. Actually, quite as who is in charge of the girls on this show? I feel like anybody's in charge of the girls, but that's the reason why I'm confusion. How are Toya really is pushing her agenda to get Quad off the show because she does not like Quad, and the women are going along with it because they do not like Quad for not reaching out to her, reaching out to them when the cameras are down. That's simple. That's it. That's the only thing. That's it. That's all. And Phaedra is drawing the line of demarcation because she knows that they're icing her out and she don't want to have no parts in it. I said, you's a raggedy, y'all some raggedy ass bitches. But anyway, okay, so we get to dinner. Beautiful dinner. These girls do not be dressed, y'all. That's one thing I learned about Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. These girls do not be putting on no clothes, girl. Toya said the theme for dinner was pretty, and child, she come up with this big ass oversized sweater, girl. Okay. And again, I okay. Anyway, beautiful. We find out Dr. Jackie is going to be meeting with VP Kamala Harris to talk about Black women's maternity mortality rate. Amazing. They are in the same sorority. That is amazing. Shout out to Dr. Jackie. Y'all, listen. Letitia, girl, y'all are not the same. But I'm not. Here's the thing. None of us are. Well, not none of us. I'm not a doctor either. But if you're going to be around these women, you need to get with a program, okay? The only person who put on anything, only two people who put on badly something was Dr. Alicia, and that's probably the only time I was looking at her and being like, okay, that's cute. That silver dress she had on and those YSL heels, very beautiful. And then I liked what Quad had on. I really wanted to have a little bit more structure. It was the bodice was a little bit too open, so we didn't see her figure. And I like things to be a little bit more form fitting so that you can see the femininity of a woman's body. To me personally, I like it to be just a little bit more form fitting. I don't like things to be too boxy, but I still appreciate the detail and the creative essence that it had. Like it just was just very cute, right? It's very cute, very detailed, cute to me. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, again, they do not like Quad because they feel like Quad ghosted them. Quad ghosted them because and she can't say it, right? Breaking the fourth wall, but at this point, just break the damn fourth wall. Just say the shit because y'all having these conversations and y'all not having conversations, if that makes sense. Y'all talking, but y'all not talking. And it would just be so much easier for you to just break the fourth wall and just say that shit, right? But it's also a little bit more complicated because Dr. Gregory's new wife is sitting right down the way. And I'm trying to understand how these women do not understand. Y'all are doctors. Y'all understand what's going on. So Quad is saying that you were never there to support me. They were saying we were there to support you. And how, or no, actually, they weren't saying that we were there to support you. We were saying, well, what changed now? Quad says, I'm not going through anything, which makes perfect sense. I'm not going through anything. I don't need you all to support me. So I can be cool with you right now as long as I'm not getting my head beat in by my ex-husband or we fighting and carrying on, allegedly. Okay? We fighting and carrying on. Why? And Dr. Heavenly putting it in there that she got mug shots with her and her ex-husband. Like, how are you supporting her? She was going through a divorce, a bitter divorce, and all of y'all made jokes about it. Y'all still hung with Dr. G. Y'all still made it seem like y'all weren't picking any sides. So if you're not picking any sides, then obviously she needed to protect herself. Again, I don't understand how that is not something that these women understand. Heavenly talk about this lady every other day on the internet and on her YouTube. Like, be fucking for real. Who would want to be friends with someone who does that? Please help me understand. That's why I'm confused at anyway. Y'all heard Heaven throwing everybody under the bus, child. Whoo, baby. Dr. Heaven was like, well, that's the reason why Phaedra didn't want to catch the same plane as you, because made it clear that she wanted to distance herself from you. And then after I got off the phone with Phaedra, you called me and you knew that Phaedra wasn't trying to bring you onto the trip. Except wasn't trying to bring you onto the trip. So now you using me to get on this trip. I said, Heavenly, aren't y'all all asses supposed to be on this goddamn trip, girl? What is you talking about? And maybe I don't know. Maybe that's a part that I do not know. But Heavenly, really, you think that you're the victim in all of this? And I'm not saying Quad isn't. I don't know what Quad has done. I am going through the Rolodex of my mind, trying to understand and remember what the hell happened with Quad and the rest of the girls outside, with the exception of Toya. What the hell did she do? Y'all still have yet to say. The only time y'all said y'all don't talk to her. Y'all don't talk to her. You don't talk to her. Okay, well, do you talk to her? Y'all, this is so tiring. So tiring. Not only was Dr. Heavenly dry snitching on Phaedra, she dry snitched on Jackie. Y'all know Jackie said hell fuck no. She don't want to share no room with you. I said, see, this what I'm talking about. Heavenly need this. Oh, she just was throwing everybody, dry snitching on every damn body. Anyway, again, I understand where Quad is coming from. Why would I? To me, it feels very much like the same situation with Melody Rogers, my bad, with Melody Rogers and the rest of the people on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know if any of y'all watched that show, but Love and Marriage Huntsville, she was going through a bitter divorce. Her ex-husband cheated on her, had a baby with her. Their friend group still was trying to put them back together, was still trying to make jokes about him and the side and just being inappropriate for somebody who you actually call your friend. They did the very same thing to Quad on this show. And for them to think that Quad will want to talk to them after all that foolishness, I mean, why can't you just wipe the slate clean and move forward? The girl ain't married to nobody. Like she said, she ain't going through nothing with nobody, so she ain't need to lead. She don't need to lean on y'all. Just move forward. It's not that big of a deal. But Toya, who became in charge of the girls, I don't know how the hell. When did Toya become in charge of the girls? What is going on? Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Child, married to medicine every time. Every time. Y'all see I'm worked up. A bitch is worked up. Okay? Pressure is up early in the goddamn morning. Okay? Early in the morning. Get down in the comments. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, I love this show. It's my judge, y'all. Okay. See you guys later. Happy holidays.